Doesn't it bother you when you go to the thrift store and you see those rows and rows of family reunion, kids sports teams, school clubs, and general promotion tees that nobody wants because they're so specific? Today we're going to try to solve that in 3 easy ways. Hi everyone, I'm Angelina and this is Blueprint DIY, where we remake our clothes to be just as unique as us. Today I am super excited to share with you a solution to something that has been bothering me for years. It bothers me so much when I go to the thrift stores and I see all of those t-shirts that are just so specific that I know they're going to end up in a landfill. Today we're going to try to solve that. And once again, I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring this video so that we could do something about all these unwanted tees. Alright, so first up we have this t-shirt. For all the Carrie Underwood fans, please don't cancel me. It was at the thrift store, at the Last Chance thrift store, so I like that it says the official fan club. You could put anything. You could put your branding on it. You can put your name on it. You could put, you know, another character that you're really into. So this is right over 14.5. So I'll cut it at 15 and the height should be 2 inches. All right, so I have some Cricut Smart Iron on, heat transfer vinyl, and I really like this. And I'm going to choose a color that is going to cover fairly well the graphic that's underneath. All right, so now we have a piece that can cover that, and then we'll do the text in white. All right, so let's design our text. Cricut is a smart cutting machine that allows you to create personalized projects with hundreds of materials. It works with software called Design Space that comes free with your machine. This is where you can create your project and browse from hundreds of images and fonts. Once you've created your design, Design Space will send it to your machine to cut. This is the Cricut Explorer 3. It works with 100 plus materials, is 2 times faster, and has 6 available tools. And we're essentially going to use this to take this old t-shirt and cover up any parts of the design that we don't want, and use the Cricut and the Cricut vinyl in order to replace it with the things that we do want. All right, so we're going to open up the Cricut application, Cricut Design Space, and this is really simple to do. All you have to do is choose a new project, add text, find a font that you like. Cricut has a ton of free fonts. Then just type your text. I do want this bold. I think that'll be perfect, and doing 2 rows will help us to save space. All right, and next, all I have to do literally is hit the Make It button. We're gonna do without mat, and we're gonna load our material. All right, we're gonna turn it on. And whenever you're using smart vinyl, like heat press, iron on vinyl, you want to mirror your designs. Connecting to the machine, we're using smart iron on, and right there you'll see it says make sure mirror is turned on and iron on material is faced shiny side down. And just like that, it's ready to work. And just like that, we're done. We can unfeed it, and this roll holder will also cut the material. And we are done. We're ready to weed. And say, for instance, you do have another little project you want to use the scraps for. Just take your leftover pieces and affix them to a Cricut mat. Then you'll feed it into the Cricut just like we did the vinyl roll. You can see it getting right into that fine detail. All right, time to weed. I am going to cut this in half. We're going to turn on our Cricut Easy Press. Make sure the temperature is going up to the right temperature. I like to use the Cricut Easy Press heat guide. You don't have to think when you're doing it. Now I am going to need something to put over the other letters. So I'm going to look for something thin like a men's dress shirt, that type of cotton to put over it. It recommends that you heat the area for about 5 to 10 seconds so that you get good adhesion on the back. And we're gonna place it on top with the shiny side up, our protective layer, and we are ready. All right, and when I finish that, I'm gonna do the other side. All right, so I'm gonna carefully remove the plastic, and that looks so good. All right, so now I can line up my next design. Don't want it to bubble, so I'm gonna lift it now and just do 20 seconds for this second part until I look at it. I may do it a little bit more, but just to be safe. I'm just gonna let this cool, and then we can see how it is in the end. I'm so excited. This is so cute. All right, so let's do this one really quickly. Bam! Literally a personal shopper for myself. All right, to finish this one up, I am going to give it my inverted circle crop, just simply because it's very oversized. For this, I always do kind of a jagged cut. I don't like it to be perfect. We're gonna pull it to let it curl up, and then we will show it to you styled. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Definitely hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a thing. We have all types of upcycles here, all the way from basic no-sew upcycles all the way to the most epic and amazing upcycles. And I have a series dedicated to teaching basic upcycling skills, so you don't want to miss that. Hit that subscribe button. And also consider becoming a member, because I have some special behind the scenes live videos for you guys every Monday night at 6 p.m. You can watch them if you can't make the live, but definitely hit that join button to learn more about that. All right, back to the video. All right, so you saw a little bit of this shirt. I made it like this, but the unfortunate thing is that it has this on the back, but that's not what I want. So we're going to use the front of this shirt and the back of this one, because I'm a personal shopper for myself, committed to excellence in my own shopping. So I mean, we're literally going to cut the front from the back on each of these. It is important for this particular one that you find t-shirts that are similar in size. They don't have to be the exact same size, but put them up together and compare the sizes. And no matter what the tag says, just look for two that are similar in their actual size. If you sew, then you know that you can go ahead and turn these inside out, sew them together just the same, in just the same places that we cut them, and be done with it. You can also try leaving them like this with the right side out and doing an exposed seam with your serger or with the zigzag stitch on the end, and that'll give a cute little detail. We're gonna do this one scissors only, my no-sew method. So I am actually going to crop these a little bit. You do not have to, because we do have scraps that you can use, and you can cut 1-inch strips of those and make t-shirt yarn. And we're gonna weave together t-shirt yarn along the shoulders and along underneath the arm and on the sides. We're gonna take them and stretch them. All right, so we have 8 of these. All I'm gonna do is on each side, I'll just match them up as well as I can. And then I'm just gonna fold that edge over a little bit, maybe 3/4 of an inch. And we're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna make little slits along this edge about 1 inch apart. You want to make your slits as tiny as possible. There's our slits. We'll fold that part up. Now we're going to take 1 blue string, 1 gray string, and we are going to weave them with safety pins on an X pattern, just like you're threading your shoelaces. So when I start on this one, I won't go to the first one on the next one. I'll go up to the second one. And I'll alternate like that all the way up. And that's the last one. I'll leave it for now. So for this side, I'm going in and out through the middle. All right, so they're both done. I'm gonna take it at the top and tie them together. And then I'll eventually cut it. I wanna try it on before I cut anything. You're gonna do this same thing, the same exact technique on both shoulders and on both sides. All right, so last up is, what if you have a bunch of scraps? What you want to do is find a tank top that you can use as a pattern. It just makes this process so much easier. I'm going to use this one that I made a while back from an Adidas t-shirt, and the reason I picked a t-shirt tank top is because sometimes those ribbed ones are so small because they stretch so much that it wouldn't make a great pattern. So we'll keep this aside to kind of know what amount of size we're covering, and then we want to start to cut off the pieces of it that we want to use. So now you want to start piecing it together in whatever way makes sense to you. It doesn't matter. So now we have something that is, you know, roughly something. And then I'm going to take it to my serger and I'm going to piece it together like a puzzle. So I'm just going to take like easy pieces, like this is a row. So I'm gonna take this good side to good side. Oh, no. Sorry, not good side to good side. wrong side to wrong side because we're doing exposed seams. And I'm going to go sew this down. You can do good side to good side and take it to your sewing machine, but I'm going to do exposed seams. So we're going to do it where the seams are out. All right, so I've done these 2 pieces, and because this is easy, it's a straight line, I can then go take these 2 and sew them. Now it gets hard once you get to L-shaped pieces. When you do those, you just have to figure out like what's the easiest. So I have a straight line here, so I'll more than likely put these 2 pieces together first and then add this one to this side. I actually should have waited. I should have waited to do this. Yeah, I should have waited to do this and then added this. But if you decide to do it the traditional way, it'll look like this, more like, you know, like patchwork. But this is the back panel. And so we're gonna turn that. And then this one, we're gonna put it on top. And I'm just gonna line up this top edge. Here's our sample shirt. These tops are here. I'm not cutting anything first. I am going to draw. If you really want to be exact, you can go ahead and fold this in half because we know we want it to be the same on each side. So the sides are pretty much matching up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut. So here's what we got. That's it. I can cut it more in the front, but I'm not gonna do that until I try it on. You can go ahead and do the shoulders and the sides. That way you can try it on before you try to finish off the arms and the neck. All right, so this is what it looks like on. You can see the neck is very close, but I'm still glad I didn't cut it off yet. I am gonna take it down to here. And then also I'm getting this, which is why most shirts come in right underneath the arm and then go out. I probably will also take this up too. Yeah, it's coming off too boxy, so I'm gonna trim some of this off too. And now once the adjustments are to your satisfaction, you can go ahead and finish off the neck hole and the arm holes. All right, so there we go. And I am gonna leave the bottom raw. I like it unfinished and different lengths, especially this part right here. All right, so that was so much fun. Now it's time to see how they turned out.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. You, one of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
This is definitely a t-shirts and jeans kind of day because we're chill and we're laid back and we're redoing t-shirts, so I'm excited about that. You guys know I do like getting dressed up fancy, but sometimes I really just like making things that are gonna help me chill and help to make my daily life as a on-the-go entrepreneur mom more easy, more simple. And so yeah, these definitely do that. Let's talk about the first one first. I love how this turned out. Like I said, again, I'm sorry to all the Carrie Underwood fans, but I am a Next Stop Upcycler fan. If you didn't know, Next Stop Upcycler is my online game show. It's worldwide, and we've done 2 seasons. Well, we have a pilot season plus 2 actual seasons that we did here on YouTube. I will link it here so you could go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. And I think that this t-shirt will be a great one to wear while I'm recording that, and just to wear just in general all over the place. I did crop it, like I love to crop oversized t-shirts, so I'm excited about that. And then for the next one, I think this one is definitely not necessarily my favorite. However, I see this t-shirt as something that if I were a football mom, baseball mom, or any type of sports, cheerleading mom, any type of sports mom, and you have to like go to these outdoor event stadium like rah type things, I would definitely wear something like this. So I think that this style is perfect for that. And then also a lot of you guys have commented that I want to do this with my kids, I want to do this with my grandkids. I think that this is a perfect, these are perfect projects to start kids on being crafty with clothes. So yeah. And on to number 3, which is my favorite. It is going in my wear constantly pile, my drawer, and I just really like this. I was a little skeptical having hey on the front, just because I'm not that on the nose about things, but just having his head right there, it is good for me. And so yeah, I really like this one. I like all the peaks of designs that have nothing to do with nothing. You know, like when they're like this and cut up and placed in different arrangements all over, they don't necessarily have to be about anything. It's more about the composition of, you know, the play on the colors, the play on the designs and letters all over. So I really like how it turned out. This is my type of art in clothing form. So, and I love that the bottom is not a straight cut across. I really like that. And if you are interested in the jeans that I'm wearing with that top, I have the link for you right here, as well as a link for this top. I'll put both in the description box below. And as always, definitely let me know which one is your favorite, if you're thinking about doing any of these projects and how you would alter it to suit yourself. And let me know if that Cricut is enticing and tempting for you guys and whether you're gonna get it or not. And definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a thing. And I have plenty of other upcycles for you to watch right here, right now. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.